Okay, cool. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm doing a play and explain. This is 25 and now Zoom. Um, I've made like a few videos, but I've never like ended up editing them, or I've just been like thrown away because I haven't spoken perfectly, or I messed up a tiny word in a sentence, or I did something wrong or whatever. But I don't care. I'm just gonna do this and upload it and see what happens. I did basically do the same thing yesterday, but the audio quality was like a joke, and I'm not uploading that, which is a shame because it was actually quite an interesting session. But it's okay. We are doing it again. So, yeah, 25 Zoom. Let's see what happens, isn't it? See what happens. So yeah, we're just going to be playing explaining. Even if my explanations suck, I don't care. This I'm just going to open because there's a fish in the small blinds, and you can open really wide because in the button, because people don't defend enough in either of the blinds or free bet enough. So you can open ridiculously wide. That's especially the case in Russian cash on GG if you pay that. I'm pretty sure it's more of the case in Russian cash than stars. Don't quote me on that, could be wrong. But and the same applies to openings 2.2x versus an unknown in the small blind. Or any fish. Gonna be c-betting flop as basically a value bet, because why not? This guy snap raises. I mean, I'm not folding yet. I don't really give a fuck if you, because you can have loads of shit. It's blind v blind. Turn is like not that great. Do we just fold turn? Because people are just so under bluffy. This might be really nitty, but I'm folding turn. I mean, 9-10 gets there as well. It's like whatever. Here we can. Do we bet bigger, or I'm just gonna go third pot. That was a really good explanation. Yeah, I mean, that hand might be really nitty, but with the jack, but like whatever. This guy takes a while to think and then check and then calls. He shouldn't have much queen x. I'm just gonna check this back, I think. This might be a bit stupid as well, to be honest, but it's like okay, I'm gonna like tank and look like a really unbelievable 8. For the memes, but everyone folds anyway when they check, so it doesn't actually matter. Like this is the thing, guys. Like people's checking ranges are just stupidly underprotected. Like it's insane. Like if someone checks, they're just telling you they're not going to call, basically at these stakes. So if you just go really aggro in the correct spots, then you're just going to be printing money. This hand I like as a free bet bluff in this spot. High card blocker. Hand is pretty good, just is. What I do as well is I mix. Like that one's like just gonna be a pure free bet bluff for me. But what I like to do is when I'm think about free bet bluffing, I don't like mix with a randomizer, but instead I do what I call mixing with timing tells. So if someone tanks, then I like to mix with timing tells. Same here. I mean, it's like it's pretty decent. I mean, I just love free bet bluffing that hand. Here we will. I mean, c-bet's overfolded probably. Just c-bet. I mean, it's like an awful hand, but with like 0 equity, but we have runner straight. Enough equity for me. Yeah, just gonna fold. This guy, like, he's like really bad, so I have him tagged as a fish, but like, he's like a reg, so I just play against him like he's a fish most of the time, except I'm not going to do that with the 2.2x pre-flop. Yeah, you can just open any 2 versus a fish when you 2.2x in small blind, because they overfold. And also same with free betting versus small blind in the big blind. You can literally free bet like any 2. Here we're gonna free bet. Here we're gonna I mean, like, I think in GTO it's a fold, I think. And then 2.52 is a little bit more than 2.5, so like, just fold. May as well. Free bet this. This guy snap 4 bets. Snap opened as well, so probably pretty strong. But he doesn't believe in timing tells, so it's fine. For this, there's not really many interesting spots right now, so bear with me. We will get some, I'm sure. We got aces. Having aces is interesting, especially when everyone snap folds. Top set is interesting. Do we want to check or do we want to bet? I think I'm going to check. I mean, bet. What am I saying, bro? I think I'm going to bet when I don't have the ace of spades as well. It's just like he doesn't raise, like, I'm still just going to go for some value versus like spade draws. I'm pretty sure he has a spade draw here. I'm pretty sure once he calls turn and doesn't raise, and he does it quickly, he's probably going to fold river. This looks crazy, but I'm checking. Oh, I'm so good! I'm so fucking good! I am so good! Guys, that is timing tells right there. That is timing tells. Like, he quickly calls flop. He quickly calls turn. His range is going to be pocket pairs and then spade draws, which aren't going to call a river bet because of the queen. And flush draws. He's not going to have a set or like 2 pair because he'll consider raising that on the turn. So there's no point of betting because we don't get value from better. And then the rest of his range is flushes. Just try and get value from like some rivered king that he has if he like bluffs some random bullshit on the flop. Here we'll bet small just to get value from like his 10x and stuff. Yeah, I mean, he might have like ace king, whatever. Or some fucking random bluff. That was a weird one. C-bet. That was a really good explanation by me, C-bet. This guy's got reg tag, so I'm not going to 3-bet bluff. This guy takes a bit longer to open, and this is quite good as a bluff because of high card blockers, so I'm going to go for it. Like mixing, this is like what I mean by like mixing in timings. What the fuck are you doing, you weird guy? I'm gonna go for a little size up here. If my scroll will actually let me do that, that would be nice. King turn is not... Oh my god. I think I'm actually just gonna fold. Because, like, what are you doing, bro? I'm just gonna fold. Just gonna fold this as well. 3x under the gunfish. Don't really want to get involved with that hand. I mean, like, point is, people underbluff at these stakes. Same with like 2NL, 5NL, 10NL. But people do bluff, and they do it in stupid spots. So if you figure out what's going on, then, you know, sometimes you've got to call. But often people aren't bluffing enough, so you can just fold everything. Especially pre-flop, people don't 3-bet bluff at all. So you can just fold everything. As I literally just said 1 second ago. Yeah. Versus 2x. I don't know, feel kind of close, kind of a reg. I think we will fold. I don't have info on that guy. I don't know if he's like a fish or not. He's a massive stack, so I'm not really sure. Open this, so I don't really care. Yeah. King 4 of hearts, probably open. I don't actually know. Ace 3 offsuit gonna open. And we're gonna c-bet this. It's a board that hits our range, XD. We fold out 2s, like to 9s. 2.2x, king 3 suited will defend. Probably check fold. So like when you see a flop, you wanna have like a plan. Queen 6, defend. You wanna have a plan. Okay, this guy checks back. I'm gonna go for a tank check, and then if he checks back, I'm gonna bluff river. Yeah, we'll just fold this. People play like weird pocket pairs like this, so hopefully we'll check and just win. Don't know. Okay, cool story, bro. Yeah, what was I saying? Like, you want to have a plan. More you do range analysis, the better you'll get, and the faster you'll be able to construct plans on the fly. Yeah, basically it. Nothing really, nothing crazy. Never thought I'd fought as hard as I did. Like, you can see I'm being unbalanced as fuck as well. Like, balance is just stupid. Like, at 25 now, you don't need to be balanced. No matter what all the pros say. All the 25 vanilla pros say you don't need to be balanced unless you're playing against a reg who, you know, yeah, unless you're playing against a reg who you play against often, then you can't really like change your sizings pre-flop and stuff like that, because they will start to catch on probably. So you bet this to fold out his underpairs and probably fold out his ace highs, like his random like ace deuce of hearts or whatever, and then just fold. His hit offsuit will just open. Oh yeah, also you want to be tagging people if they have a short stack in case they get a because like 90% of the time people do defend this. I might just free bet. Like 90% of the time people who have a short stack, they freaking are fish. So you can just tag them, and then in case they get a bigger stack in the future, then you'll know they're a fish. If that makes sense. And yes, this might be obvious to some people watching, but as I mentioned in my previous video, which was not uploaded because the audio quality is too bad, I'm trying to figure out my audience and their skill levels, etc, etc. So I might be saying some stuff that's really obvious to some people, and some of the stuff might not be so obvious. This guy is a reg, but pocket eights is like, it's kind of a grim spot actually. But I'm just gonna fold. I mean, I haven't tagged as a reg, but I don't know how good he is really. I mean, I don't know if he's good enough to be I'm just 2.2xing, I don't care. I mean, he snap folds. I don't know if he's good enough to be free betting at a decent frequency in that spot. So I'm not going to take any chances. And most people, even if they're eggs, still don't do it enough. I never thought I'd fought as hard as I did. Fold. Plan Earth. Fold. 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 Open. Open. Like, if that guy tank opens, like, it's tempting to literally free bet bluff based off that. Let's see bet here. Call. I'm calling this, I don't actually care. Quickly checks. I mean, I don't know how balanced he is. When he snap checks, he's probably not balanced enough. In terms that he's got too much ace high. Yeah, it's really obvious. Such a huge timing tell. I wasn't really focused on that one. Yeah, so in that spot, even if he's like a reg, he's clearly not protecting his checking back range with his overpairs. So it's really obvious he has a hand like ace king, ace queen. And he's snap checking, so it's even more obvious that's the case. So we can just exploit that and better size that. We know his range will call with his ace highs, and then just check back the river and check fold. Wait, did he check the river? He didn't value bet that. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, can see why I've got that guy tagged as a fish. Yeah, we're probably just gonna fold this one. Whenever I see play and explain videos, they've always got a stack by the end and one loads of pots, because they think it makes their content look better. And to be honest, they're probably correct. It probably actually does make it look better, and clickbaits all the noobs to watch to the end and be like, oh my god, he has a stack, he must have been playing perfectly. But I'm just gonna, I don't care what my stack is at the end, I'm just gonna upload after probably half an hour of playing. I do not care. Oh, well, this is extremely underbluffed. I think I'm actually just gonna fold. Yeah. This guy quite quickly calls. I mean, this is the same concept as like the fish guy who snap checks his ace king. But people don't think about the game in a way that matters, in a way that most people... What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that I know that it might seem contradictory if I'm checking my ace queen there and, oh, I'm not being balanced in terms of me betting my overpairs and checking back my ace highs there. Well, it doesn't actually matter because people don't even think about that. Ace queen, even theoretically, is probably going to be like an easy check back. Or maybe it isn't. I don't know. I don't actually care. Ace queen offsuit. This guy was kind of weird last hand, so I can't be asked to free bet bluff. I never thought I'd fold this up. Like, why is everybody full betting me? I want to rip it in your face, bro. So yeah, I've got 100 big blinds both stacks still. I don't really care. I think I'm playing pretty decent. Maybe I've made a few mistakes, but like... This guy takes ages to open, right? So I'm just going to free bet bluff this. Sometimes love comes around and it knocks you down. Just get back up when it knocks you down. Knocks you down. Yeah, we're not going to defend that versus 4x. It's actually crazy how 9 suited is actually really not that good. It's actually crazy how drastically your calling ranges change when people open a bigger size. Probably have like a mixture of strategies here. I think I'm probably going to be checking. Or am I? No, I'm not. I'm c-betting. Just to fold out his like things that should float that don't. Like his, I don't know, random stuff. I don't like how quickly I free bet this. That was a bit of a mistake, but I don't care. I'm going to take a bit longer on the flop now. We have the king of diamonds. It's like just a really bad turn, really, isn't it? Like, it's a bad turn, as in he's going to fold quite a lot now. I don't know if I should bet big there. Maybe I should bet a bit smaller, like half pot or something. Like, but I don't know. I mean, like, I'm still gonna... I don't know how interesting the spots are, really. I haven't really been keeping track. I don't think it's, like, that interesting what's happened. But I'm still gonna upload it, because there's gonna be some stuff that people who are trying to climb out of, like, 25 and L are probably going to learn from this video. So I will be uploading it. I really don't know about this one. I'm going to check back, and then when he quickly checks the turn, I'm going to do an exploit half pot bet. Because when he so quickly checks turn, I do not think he's got really anything that good. So we can just exploit half bet on the turn, and then when he calls quite quickly, we can like overbet Bricky Rivers and then just fold his range pretty much. Because he's definitely going to like consider raising turn if he's got something good, like a 2-pair or something. So we bet half and he quickly calls, then we overbet Bluff River on a brick. And also when we do that on the turn, we benefit folding out like ace highs and stuff. Do I want to 4-bet this or do I want to call? I'm actually just going to call, just because this is under bluffed as hell. My issue is might have to call flop here now. Depends on the size. Ugh, that's kind of grim. I think I am going to call 1. And if he bets big, things are kind of depressing. Okay, so he checks. So he's probably got like 10s through jacks. What size can we bet to go and get calls from those? We can bet this size. If he jams, it's like, what the fuck? Nice. Yeah, my replay is kind of weird. Like, I can't show my OBS replay, but let me see what he has, and I'll put a screenshot of it. Pocket 7s he had. Let me just take a screenshot, and I will show that as evidence. Because I think, as someone suggested to me, I don't like my tank here, and then see that it's bad. As someone suggested to me, you guys might want to see proof. Probably should note that guy 3-bets pocket 7s there. But I can't be bothered. But if you are consistently playing these stakes, you should probably note that when you're playing. If that happened to you. Pocket 8, do we want a 3-bet or do we want to call? Gonna go for the 3-bet. On this flop, we're gonna go for the half pot, just to kind of like deny equity from like ace high stuff. Turn is an ace. I don't know how quickly he calls an ace. Gonna check the turn. Quickly checks. Probably check back. Queens, okay. Just don't 4-bet that pre-flop then. It's fine by me. So we're almost at 30 minutes already. Did not feel like that was 30 minutes, but I guess it was. So yeah, it is. So we'll play until we get one more interesting spot. That's what I like to do. That's what I like to do. This guy tank opens, but like, I probably should have 3-bet. Oh well. Probably should have free bet that with the tank open, but 2.7x makes it a bit less. I don't know. It's whatever. This guy's tanking. He folds. Like the timings. I'm just gonna call. Check. If guys bets small, will float. And then consider bluffing. Okay, not this time. If he checks back turn, we probably can like 2x pot river or something. Just fold out range, because unprotected. Underprotected checking back range on the turn there. People will just barrel their strong hands. Can this guy play the game, please? This guy knows I'm opening too much, I think. Could be wrong, but I think he might. I don't know why I'm opening 8-7 suited and then folding 9-8 suited. Like, what am I doing? Snap free bet fold. Okay, can we please get an interesting spot? That would be very nice. So yeah, like generally speaking, if someone's tanking pre, when they're opening, they've got a weaker range. That's only when they're opening though. If they're like 4-betting and then tanking, then it's probably strong. There's like a lot of stuff on timing tells. Could probably make like a whole entire course on timing tells, but like, but yeah, I can't really explain all the details in like one video. Is what I'm saying. Aces, ace king. Come on, can one of these get interesting? Cool. Gonna check. Snap check. This guy doesn't have a flush. I mean, the short stack is annoying as fuck. Yeah, I can't do much on the queen either. It's whatever. It's whatever. Kind of want to bluff, but nah, he'll just call the queen. Alright, it's been 3 minutes after 30 minutes and we still haven't got an interesting spot. So we're going to keep going. It's whatever. You know what? Fuck it. This might be a dumb call, but 2x and obviously a fish. So we can outplay post. This guy's done something interesting, but I'm not going to exploit it. I like betting really tiny on mono boards, it's pretty fun. Okay, I'm going to call this actually. With 2 fish. Multi-way can't be that bad. And in position. What the fuck is this guy doing? Who knows? 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 Guy snap checks a turn. Interesting. Gonna go for some value versus smaller pairs. Even though it's pretty obvious I have a 10. Issue is this guy could have ace 10, but like that's it. He can also have 10 9, 10 jack, etc, etc. So we can just stack those by the river. Yeah, probably should note that guy. That half pot on the flop into 4-way people like that. A bit weird. And I know she knows. And I know she knows. Was that an interesting spot? Kind of. But let's get into one even more interesting spot and then we'll end the vid. Okay, this guy tank open, so he's obviously got nothing. But we're gonna do like we need to be short, make sure our timing makes sense. Like we don't want to snap. We don't want to snap free bet. We don't want to tank free bet because they might think, oh wow, he's thinking he knows that I took ages to open. What are you doing, you weirdo? Okay, just folding. Like sometimes that happens. Not very often though. This sucks. Pretty awful flop. Check. Multi-way. Awful turn card. Check. Free bet. Easy fold. If he 4-bets, easy fold. I'm kind of getting owned this session, guys, I can't lie. But I'm not unhappy with how I'm playing most spots, so it doesn't actually matter. Why is everybody free betting me? Stop it! Not in position checking. This guy can have like king queen off, king queen suited. Set. Okay, let's just get it to 40 minutes actually. Fudge it. Question is, do we want to check or do we want to see about this one? I'm sure you can do both. Probably. I'm going to go for the c-bet. I am. Well, I'm going to go for the c-bet. Jack 9 off. I'm just going to open it. Don't really care. There's a fish. 2 fish. Gonna bet big. Fold out ace highs, and we have like a little like reason betting big there is good is because fold out ace highs. When you hit a jack or a 9 on the turn, it's usually good unless he has like 8-9. But or like jack 8. Because he's folded his king jack and stuff like that. It's like, and then we can barrel on cards too. Okay. Oh, I wanted to play that hand. Jeez. Okay. Right, let's focus on the timing. Okay, too quick. Not free betting. Wait, why did I not... That's not correct. I should just free bet that anyway. It's okay though. It's not that bad. It's really not that deep. Open. I'm gonna check this one back. I mean, it's so face up that I have a jack, but like, whatever. If this guy bets again, we're folding. Oh, we're at 40 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end the video now. I mean, combat. I did say I would play one more interesting spot, but combining those together. Okay, you know what? We'll play this. I don't know if it's defend, but we're playing it. Now, this is interesting. It's good we played it. This is interesting because he bets big. I don't care if we look strong. Doesn't actually matter. This turn is awful for us. So I'm gonna bet. That makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, we just lose to everything. There's not much we can do. We can't do anything. Yeah. I thought he'd have that sort of hand. So we'll just explain that one quickly. So reason I raise flop, even though it's not good for us, is because people aren't balanced enough. Not only that, but people just care about their hand. Like you probably aren't really supposed to have many raises theoretically there, but it doesn't actually matter. When he bets big on the flop, he's unbalanced in that he's going to have a ton of strong-ish hands and doesn't do it with bluffs enough. So he's going to have spade draws and he's going to have hands like ace queen, ace king, ace 10 maybe if it bets that size. So we're just going to raise and get a bunch of calls. When the turn is a king of spades, we flip in. Like, it's a really terrible card because of hands like ace king and stuff and flush draws getting there. Reason I block is because I still think he does have sometimes hands like ace 9, and then he's got his like ace queens as well. So he can still get value from those while blocking. And it kind of looks like we're flushy as well. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Maybe, I think checking probably actually is the better play on the turn there, to be completely honest, but like, it's whatever. Anyway, GG's. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.